Hey there guys, alright, today we are back with some more overly sarcastic productions. This time we are back with some miscellaneous myths. The newest one, Hera, crashes Zeus's wedding. Well, the newest one as of recording this. And probably also at time of upload. I don't know. I can't see the future. What am I saying? Before we dive in, make sure you go and check out the links in the description box below. I would love it if you joined the Discord and followed me over at Twitch. Okay. Now that bullshit's out of the way. Let's just go ahead and fucking dive right in.
Maybe we just don't get what Zeus and Hera have got going on. I mean, every relationship is complicated, right? And sure, centuries of mythology and fighting and trickery and murder don't exactly paint a flattering picture, but
Oh my god, look at the fucking back muscles on this thing. Damn, I'm fucking Jesus. Shredded, yoked. Is this supposed to be Hera? Goddess of marriage is fucking... Damn.
maybe we're the assholes here. Maybe we just can't judge a 2,000-year-old highly symbolic dynamic between the all-powerful Lord of the Skies and Guardian of Hospitality and the Goddess of Women and Family by the same metric we'd use to deem a bestie's new boyfriend a serious red flag. Zeus and Hera are fascinating characters, but they're also gods, and that means their actions and relationships have meaning beyond the surface level. Hera punishing Zeus's lovers/victims for Zeus's infidelity is, of course, a victim-blaming dick move, but Hera is more than a garden-variety woman scorned. She's the goddess of marriage and family. Of course she punishes people who break their vows, no matter the context. And why doesn't she punish Zeus? Well, in lore it's because Zeus is more powerful than her, but the practical reason is because Zeus is not a person. Zeus is a story and a god. Hera's vengeance on infidelity was a social pressure on the people of ancient Greece. Stay faithful to your spouses and respect the bonds of marriage, or Hera would strike you down for defying her domain. Be a good host and keep your guests safe, because violating the laws of hospitality would bring down Zeus's wrath on your head. When we retell myths, it's easy to focus on the gods as characters, because they are. But it's easy to forget that they were also more than that. We can get hung up on the canon of the mythology not holding together, but that means we're approaching the mythology with the wrong set of expectations. We read a novel or watch a movie expecting the story to hold together because that's the point of those stories. But the point of the mythology was not to tell a set of stories that was internally consistent, it was to establish who the gods were and what they meant to the people of ancient Greece. So we can judge Zeus and Hera's wacky red flag bonanza all we want, and we should because it's hilarious, but we shouldn't forget that those stories existed for a reason. In fact, today we're going to be talking about a story that both ties directly into a real historical celebration and paints Zeus and Hera's relationship as more mutually affectionate than average. Don't get too excited, it's still a pretty low bar. Now this story comes to us from Pausanias' Descriptions of Greece, and the story begins, like so many do, with Hera pissed off at Zeus. The
I'm going to mother's. Babe, she's my mother too.
actual reason is unspecified, feel free to spin a wheel on that one, but this time she's more than just cranky, she seems actually willing to break things off. She dips out of Olympus
And I'm taking Aries. Oh, that's really nice of you, thanks.
and crashes on the island of Evia to sulk, and nothing Zeus says can change her mind. Faced once again
What if she never ever comes back? Yeah, it'll be really hard for you to start putting yourself out there again. And by put yourself out there, you kidnap them. This. You know what? Maybe him just loathing, self-loathing, being sad. Maybe that would be better for the world. You know, like maybe he wouldn't kidnap people.
with the terrifying
Maybe.
specter of the consequences of
I
his own
know.
actions, Zeus seeks help from King Kithaeron, a mountain god with a startling amount of experience in romantic shenanigans.
Nice.
One can only assume he's seen his share of lovesick young
I say nice, and then 2 seconds later, this shows up.
people looking for picturesque environments to wax poetic in. Kithaeron suggests
Let's assess things Hera hates. You, currently. Your girlfriends, double underline. Almost all of your kids, your dad, the Trojans, Tiresias that one time.
that Zeus can win Hera back with a wacky hijink by playing to her jealous nature, and proposes a scheme where they spread rumors of Zeus's upcoming marriage to Platea, daughter of Aesopus and granddaughter of Kithaeron. For the record, bonus fun fact, all of these people share names with major local geographical features in Boeotia. Kithaeron is a mountain range, Aesopus is a river, and Platea is the name of the whole city. So this is most likely a situation where all parties involved are gods, nymphs, and other anthropomorphic personifications of the kingdom and its natural environs. Anyway, Kithaeron suggests
Just married. Isn't this, a bit much? You want to get her attention, yeah?
they really sell the bit with a celebration parade where Zeus can show off his new bride. True to form, when Hera
He's gonna wish Dad ate him too.
Hera hears about Zeus gallivanting around with some brand new squeeze. She gets in a right twist about it and flies up to Boeotia in a furious rage, finding Zeus heading a lavish bridal procession with someone dolled up in a beautiful wedding dress. Hera storms the procession in all her glory and rips the dress away, finding nothing underneath but a
You're the only bride for me. Aww.
wooden statue. Hera is shocked to learn that, at least in this specific case, Zeus genuinely only had eyes for her.
I know I've had my fair share of flings, but you will always be my queen.
And in Boeotia, they say that the heart of the queen grew 3 sizes that day. Zeus and Hera reconcile at a reunion so beautiful it was commemorated in the Daedalus
Aw.
festival for centuries, where wooden statues were carved from sacred oaks and carried through marriage ceremonies up the peak of Mount Kythera, where a huge offering to Hera and Zeus was prepared and burned to celebrate the one time their relationship actually kind of made sense. So remember, folks, if you and your partner are having a tough time, they're gonna absolutely love it if you replace them with a
This is a real Daedalus statue. They actually look like this. I wish I had made this up because I love it so much. It is the absolute epitome of shaped like a friend.
doll.
Words cannot describe how much I love that little Daedalus statue. It's always very funny to me when people talk about Greek gods like A, real people, or B, messy, problematic celebrities. Well, they are. How can you stan Athena when she was so awful to Arachne and Medusa? Well, you see, none of those people are real people. What? I thought they were. Zeus and Hera are an absolute mess, but it's nice to get the occasional reminder that the breakups and illegitimate offspring aren't their whole deal. You know, this is a surprisingly wholesome Greek myth. I don't think we've had one of those before. Have we had a wholesome Greek myth? I think we've had one. Yeah, we've had one. It was the one woman that like raced all of her suitors. I think that was the one other wholesome Greek one. Greek mythology. That's the only other one that I can think of, though. Yeah, I can't think of any of the others. But that was Miscellaneous Myths. Hera crashes Zeus's wedding. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.